This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell and Missy Kohler. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by Bees Embroidery and Garment Printing, specializing in custom and personalized decoration of gifts, garments, and more. Call 775-727-9444. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Welcome to News 25 on this Wednesday. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Missy Kohler, and today is August 12th.
Well, the Nye County Board of Commissioners Chairman John Koenig lost his bid for re-election in the June primary, but he's not done just yet. Koenig tells News 25 he's focused on a couple of big projects as his term closes to an end.
I'm trying to get the animal shelter at least started.
Yeah, and that's what everybody's asking about that.
It's out to bid right now. The bids are due back in, I think, 2 weeks, and scheduled for the board to pick someone to build it sometime in early September. I think the first meeting in September will be picking a builder.
Fantastic.
And then they've got 4 or 5 months to build it, to get the outside done. And then we'll start working on the inside. So it won't get done while I'm in office, but it'll be built or almost built while I'm here.
Yeah.
And it's something that no one's done before, and I'm proud of it. It's a really nice building, and it's going to have a really big open area in the back covered. So you can go out there and play with the dog if you want. They can walk the dogs out there in the middle of the summer. They won't have to be in the sun. We're also working on the one-stop shop.
Yeah.
Right next to, out by us in the eye. That building that looks ugly right now, it's covered. That's in the process. We're getting ready to, we'll be awarding the bid, I think, to do the roof on it shortly. They've done part of the roof. When they're doing the roof, they'll be doing the floor at the same time, and the walls are going to start. That should be done 6 months. That will be building and grounds, planning. All those people will move into that building. So when you come here to do business in Pahrump or Nye County, you go one place, one stop, to be one window with planning on one side, building and grounds, etc. on the other. There's none of this. Drive here. Oh, you got to drive back there. Oh, you got to drive back. Make it simple. Keep it simple. I want to get it done. I want those things done or almost done when I leave office.
Yes.
Koenig lost the primary election to Republican challenger Frank Carboni. Carboni served as District 2 Commissioner from 2012 to 2016, but opted not to seek re-election at the end of his first term. Since there are no other candidates for the District 2 seat, the June primary decided the winner. Carboni will be sworn into office in December and begin his work on the Board of Commissioners in January. Tuesday, in these dog days of summer, we rely on our air conditioners. There are some simple steps you can take to ensure that your AC stays in tip-top shape and continues to keep you cool. Richard Hargis spoke with News 25 to offer up some tips and explain how Pahrump Valley Air Conditioning and Heating can help when you need professional service.
Clean your filters. They run all the time in this heat, so your filter does not last nowhere near as long as it normally does.
And then how often should you be changing those filters?
Every 30 days. Keep the weeds away from your air conditioner, and don't use a weed eater.
Why would you not use a weed eater?
Because you'll get to see me again if you use a weed eater. You'll chop up the thermostat wires and everything else that has to do with the air conditioner. Plus, you can damage the coils on them also.
Having the weeds around the air conditioning unit, what does that do?
It plugs them up. It makes it just like your radiator in your car. It makes it work twice as hard to try to do the job.
And so you have maintenance and service calls. How much are those, and what do you do during those service calls?
A service call is $65, and what we do is we check basically all your systems, make sure everything's up to par. If there's something coming up that we can foresee, we let you know about it ahead of time so you can expect it. And cleaning the unit, we do not wash them out because you shouldn't have to wash them out. All right, I know people see that on TV, but you don't need to wash them out. What you do is just keep them clean.
Let's talk about the inside unit and the coils. Is that something that you need to keep clean? Is that something that is done during the maintenance?
The inside coils should be kept clean. You should be able to see it if it's dirty. If it's really bad, don't try to clean it yourself. Just call me.
Yeah, and then you guys can clean those out.
We can
That's
clean them out.
vital.
And it's a rather expensive item to damage. So.
Financing.
Yes, we now offer financing. It's very simple to fill out too. It usually only takes about 20 minutes.
So tell me the details about that.
The financing is completely. It involves everything. It has to do with your credit. The interest rate usually runs between 6 and 10%. I've seen payments as low as $75 for new air conditioners.
And you can get the whole unit done?
You can get the whole unit done. We start out at $600 for your financing, but anything above that, and we can go all the way up to $20,000-$30,000 if you'd like.
But this is something that may save you money in the long run if you get a more efficient unit, right?
Exactly. It'll save you a lot of money in the long run. Exactly.
And you're offering Rheem right now, right?
Rheem products. I also offer York, Goodman, all the major brands I can get you. You should have it checked once a year. Just at least have it checked once a year. Just nothing else. Just let us go over there and eyeball it for you. $65 is pretty cheap insurance. It really is. Makes you sleep a little bit better at night.
Well, Pahrump Valley Air Conditioning and Heating is open Monday through Friday with limited hours on Saturday. For more information, you can give them a call to schedule a service call. That number is 775-727-7488. Well, on Tuesday, Governor Steve Sisolak, joined virtually by stakeholders and community supporters, signed Senate Bill SB4, an act relating to public health geared towards worker safety. The governor said that the bill isn't about economic expansion, it's about our state's economic survival and about acknowledging that Nevada relies heavily on a single industry, the hospitality industry, and in order to make it through this historic storm, we must ensure it survives.
When we come back, we'll have your Business First briefing for today and also an open house at a very special place. Stick around.
This segment of the news is brought to you by P&P Property Management. Knowledge, experience, communication, and trust. Call Cynthia at 775-727-4444.
Welcome back, and thanks for being with us tonight. Another pharmaceutical company is one step closer to a COVID-19 vaccine. Boeing receives dozens of jet order cancellations in July, and no new orders and producer prices jump in July, led by a surge in gas prices.
Here's Angela Miles with today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, COVID vaccine maker Inovio is expected to begin its phase 2 trial in September. Phase 1 proved successful with 38 out of 38 patients. That biotech hopes to produce up to 100 million doses by 2021. Another ding for Boeing. The jet maker had 43 jet cancellations and no new orders for the month of July. The company plans to lower its production targets for building and selling its 787 and 737 MAX. The government reports producer prices jumped last month by 0.6%. That is the sharpest gain since 2018. There was a 10.1% surge in gasoline prices, while food prices fell 0.5%.
To find out where you can see us every day, go to businessfirstam.com.
Thanks, Angela. Well, the public had a chance today to tour the new First Choice Pregnancy Center here in Pahrump. The clinic is now open at its new, much larger location on East Calvada Boulevard, right next to Mercy Air's helipad. Executive Director Nancy Irwin tells News 25 things are going well when we stopped by earlier today.
It's going pretty good. We have had about 30 or so people that come through. Commissioner Koenig came by with Assemblyman Hafen. That was a treat for us to see what we've done, and he was very pleased to see the upgrade of what we've done, and I'm just really thankful for them to stop by and take a look at our center. We do tours so that they can get an idea of what we actually do here at the center. We give free pregnancy tests, free ultrasounds, we give out free diapers, wipes, clothing, formula. We do parenting classes, earn while you learn classes from the first trimester all the way through even disciplining little ones, just various things.
All of the pregnancy services offered by First Choice Pregnancy Center are free, and their entire operation is funded through donations.
Absolutely, 100% from businesses, individuals, and churches.
And if you'd like to donate, First Choice Pregnancy Center provides several ways to do so.
Well, there's a couple ways. They can go to our website, pregnancyprompt.com, and there is a button for PayPal if they want to donate that way. They can come by the center. We're open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Monday and Tuesday and Thursday from 12 to 4, and Wednesday from 10 to 4. And they can stop by any time, or they can even send a check in the mail at the P.O. Box 5605 and the zip 89041.
First Choice also offers on-site adoption services.
We have Premier Adoption here working with us for those that choose to adopt out or even wanting to adopt. They're here to support our clients and those in need for that area that they want to, talk to someone about it.
On to COVID numbers for Nye County. Overall, there's been 416 confirmed cases of COVID-19 positives, with 8 new positives reported and confirmed in Pahrump. There have been no new cases outside of Pahrump for at least the past 7 days. Now remember, we do not include the antibody positives in the county's overall total. You still can get testing here in Nye County. There is a drive-up COVID-19 testing site available for you and all the surrounding communities. Testing in Pahrump, Mondays 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., Wednesdays 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., and Fridays 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. And you don't even have to pre-register. Just show up with your insurance card and your ID. If you don't have insurance, you can still be tested. You can still be tested if you don't have symptoms. Testing will take place in line up over in the Calvada Boulevard at Serenity Health, 2280 East Calvada here in Pahrump. And people, like I said, will be lining up in the Calvada Eye for that. Now, for testing in the areas outside of Pahrump, in Tonopah and such, they are also offering testing as well. Get tested in Beatty or Amargosa Valley by calling 702-234-5398, or you can email them at pahrump@serenitymentalhealth.org. Tonopah testing, call 775-302-5800 or 775-482-9898. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we've got Save a Pet Today. We'll also hear from the Cleveland Clinic. Stay with us.
You're watching News 25, the most recognized and farthest-reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, wearing a mask is our new normal, but as we cover our mouths and noses to stop COVID-19, some of us are uncovering a new problem, acne, or mask-related acne. A Cleveland Clinic dermatologist says some masks aren't very breathable and can trap hot air, among other things.
Sweat, bacteria, heat, all of that accumulates and essentially creates the perfect storm for, bacteria to multiply, and that's why we're seeing acne.
To reduce the risk of developing maskne, Dr. Ketterpal recommends wearing a 100% cotton mask, which is more breathable. It is also important to clean your mask daily to wash away bacteria and sweat. If you're using a medical mask, she recommends changing it each day. She also advises against wearing heavy makeup under a mask because it may cause irritation and get trapped in your skin. Instead, opt for a lightweight, tinted moisturizer or sunscreen. Just be sure to look for one that is oil-free and won't clog pores. And when you take your mask off for the night, wash your face with a gentle cleanser. If you're still struggling with pimples despite your best efforts to prevent them, products formulated to treat acne may help.
You can certainly try over-the-counter treatments. Ingredients like salicylic acid, benzoyl peroxide, glycolic acid, these all come in cleanser or leave-on forms. That's definitely a good place to start.
Dr. Ketterpal says acne treatments can be irritating and drying, so using a gentle moisturizer at night is a good idea. She adds that people with tender, deep cyst-like acne should seek the help of a medical professional because that type of blemish can scar.
It's time to meet another great pet available for adoption. Today, Darby O'Donnell joins us from Desert Haven Animal Society, where she introduces us to Verena.
Today's Save a Pet is proudly sponsored by Jason Ernest with Mountain West Lawyers. Call 775-727-9500.
Hi, I'm Darby here at Desert Haven Animal Society, and today we are joined with Verena. Verena has been on here before. She did have a little tumor underneath her tummy, but now it's all gone. She's all ready to go now and find her forever home. Verena is an older female black lab mix. She does have the pointy ears. She is on the smaller side. I would call her a medium, to be honest. They say that she is very good with cats and dogs. She does really well with children. She's not quite sure exactly how to walk on a leash apparently, but she doesn't have any separation anxiety. She's just looking for her forever home to go and live out the remainder of her days. If you want to come and see Verena and her cute little face and her personality and spend some time with her in the yard, go and give them a call ahead of time to make an appointment. 775-751-7020. And just so you know, Desert Haven does offer some discounts for seniors and veterans with free adoption fees on any of the animals. So if you're looking to go and find a new addition to your happy little family, come and see Verena. You can check them out on their Facebook page at Desert Haven Animal Society. Verena, come here. Do you want to say anything? That was real good.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
It's time now to take a look outside at another gorgeous Pahrump day. Keep in mind as we head into the weekend, there is an excessive heat warning that will be in effect throughout the weekend. When we come back, Michael Donohue will have our full weather forecast. Stick around.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hello and welcome back to News 25. I'm Michael Donohue. Today's weather. In Las Vegas, we had a high of 108 degrees, a low of 81, 115, a low of 85 in Death Valley, 105, a low of 71 in Amargosa, 100 degrees, low of 66 in Beatty, 93.56 in Goldfield, 91.54 in Tonopah, 90th, a low of 53 in Carson City, Fallon at 96.54, and finally up in Fernley, 94, their low is 56 degrees. Now today in Pahrump, we saw sunny skies, a high of 103 degrees, winds out of south-southwest up to 12 miles per hour, humidity at 7%, and 6 a.m. this morning for our sunrise. Now tonight we're expecting clear skies, your low is going to be 77 degrees. It is 101 outside currently with 9-mile-per-hour winds out of the east-southeast, humidity at 13%, and 7:36 tonight for that sunset. Now taking a look ahead to the 7-day, looks like all those clouds are coming in. Pretty much it's going to be seeing cloudy skies from Thursday all the way through next Tuesday, with the sun expected to come back by next Wednesday. Now for our winds, looking like those are going to calm down a little bit. Pretty much the only high winds we're going to be seeing are going to be Saturday, Monday, and Wednesday. We're going to be seeing winds up to 11 miles per hour. Now for our temperatures on Thursday and Friday, we're going to be seeing highs of 101 and 106 degrees. Our low temperatures are going to be at 78 and 79. Then from Saturday all through next Wednesday, we're going to get a little bit warmer. We're going to be expecting our highs anywhere between 108 and 111 degrees, with our overnights floating around 80 and 81 degrees. So still pretty warm outside, and with that, we're going to throw it back to the desk with Deanna and Missey.
Yeah, let's talk about that because it's going to be super hot, and we have animals, and so you got to pay attention to them out there in the heat, especially right now. They can't be out there that long.
No, and you need to make sure they have lots and lots of water too, because they're going to go drinking a lot of water this weekend.
I always say if you can bring them in. I know, the horses, I want to bring them in, but you can't always bring them in. But yeah, if you can do some kind of protection, at least put them out for a little while, bring them back in. That is a great idea. Make sure they have lots of water. And if you can't bring them in, shade, a cool place.
Yeah, take care of them. Yeah, so.
All right, well, that's going to wrap up this edition of News 25. I'm Deanna.
And I'm Missy Kohler. Thanks for watching. We hope you have a great night.
See you tomorrow.